4 Investigates is working to learn how a new ruling tonight could impact St. Louis's earnings tax. The 1% tax for those living or working in the city of St. Louis is one of the city's biggest sources of revenue. First Alert 4 investigator Susan Alcori explains what's being decided and what's next.
This ruling sends a message that the city can't tax anyone who doesn't live in the city and works remotely for a company based in St. Louis. The court also said the earning tax law is clear. Only work done in the city can be taxed. This ruling could have far-reaching implications for anyone who feels they were wrongly taxed for remote work. Directly, though, it impacts 6 employees who brought this lawsuit. The court ruled they're collectively owed just over $8,000. One of the men who sued tells us for him it was about the principle of expecting the city to uphold the law. He says he's worked remote before the pandemic and he wasn't taxed, but when COVID hit, he said the city started taxing him for that remote work, which is why he sued.
I'm born and raised in St. Louis. I bleed for this city, and I wish no ill will. Yeah, there's some dollars at play, but hey, I think we'll be better if the rules and tax law especially is applied fairly.
We've heard the city say before, this could mean they'll lose upwards of $26 million in tax revenue. We asked the mayor's office about this today. They said they were planning for this to potentially happen and said we do not believe this decision will require changes to the budget or will impact the current level of city services. The lawyers who brought this case say it's a win for the taxpayer.
To the extent that business owners and residents believe that the city is taxing unfairly, they will leave, they will go away. That would hurt our city. So we think this decision will end up in the long term helping our city.
People have been teleworking for years, and the collector always issued refunds for teleworking days. And as the opinion points out, I mean, there was no change in the law.
The lawyers made a bid for a class action lawsuit, hoping that anyone else who feels they were wrongly taxed could join in, but that was denied, which means anyone who thinks they are owed money would have to individually sue if their refund request was denied. Now, there is a chance this could go to the Missouri Supreme Court if these decisions are appealed. That's something we'll be following in the coming days. Susan Alcori, First Alert 4 Investigates.
And the court pointed out the city's earnings tax law is old. It's been around for 65 years, and since then, the world has changed, but the law has not.